to podcast number 4. We are here today with Macy Mitchell,
Ellie Switzer,
Alea Gordon,
Peyton Wake,
and Acacia Stevie, and our guest, Greg Ernster.
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
Okay, so we wanted to start off with something that's coming up soon. Prom.
Yeah.
Anybody got any opinions on prom?
I'm really excited. Costs a lot of money though, but I'm really excited. Yeah, I don't have to pay for much of it. Just make guest.
Prom night is the bomb night.
Oh,
there you go.
And then for our dinner, pulled pork I heard we're having.
Oh,
Are we?
Not hear that.
Someone said that's not a good idea because people might end up farting on the dance floor.
Isn't that what we had last year? Like
No,
pulled
We
pork
had
and
pasta,
beans?
I thought.
Maybe you guys have fun. I wasn't there. They said that we had like Alfredo and spaghetti, which I feel like that would have been better because not everybody eats pulled pork.
Or like barbecue sauce stuff.
Yeah.
Guys.
I don't know.
Any kind of food is good.
That's true. As long as I'm eating, I'm fine.
Yeah, keep the girls happy, and then everybody else will be happy.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
All right. Now, at the conclusion of March, we had the March Madness tournament.
Boys winning was UConn.
And the girls was an undefeated South Carolina.
What are your thoughts about
Well,
that?
first off-
how did your bracket go?
Okay, the men's bracket, I got second place to Coach Weldon, which really hurt my feelings when Purdue lost. The girls' bracket, something happened, like it just didn't, the teams that I picked just didn't win, and so it didn't go very well. But really cool, both tournaments I thought were awesome.
Who did you have winning at all?
Oh, I had South Carolina winning the girls, but I just had to. There was a lot more upsets in the girls' bracket than there was in the boys' bracket. Yeah. So I had Purdue and UConn in the boys' side, and then Purdue lost. So.
Yeah. Didn't they lose in the first round last year? Or get upset?
Yeah, they might have been upset at some point. I don't know exactly when. Years of basketball kind of just intertwine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of the girls' championship, we got Iowa in there and Caitlin Clark, and she's going to the WNBA. But what do you?
Or is she?
Yeah.
You know, I think Caitlin Clark is in a tough situation in life because she has broken all these records on the women's side and the men's side. You know, she's broken all these barriers. But she has a chance to earn more money in college with her name, image, and likeness deals. But if she stays and continues to break these records, I think the legitimacy of her career is kind of put at, well, you had an extra year. So I think she was kind of forced to go, I think, in that sense. But she would have made way more money, I think, in the college game. But she's brought a lot of eyes to the basketball, men's and women's.
Yeah.
And they're retiring her number.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, double dues forever.
They are.
Yeah. Did you hear how she picked that number?
I did not.
It's her birthday. 22nd. She said it was real original.
Well, I was born on the 22nd of January, and so
That's her
I
birthday.
feel
I
that.
was
Her
born
birthday is the January 22nd? Oh, I knew she was a dog. I knew it.
Yeah. I can see the similarities between your athleticness.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen me play basketball, and if you close your eyes just right, we're the same person.
Basically.
Yeah, as long as if you close your eyes and look the other way, then yeah, we're the same person.
Physical resemblance is uncanny.
Oh yeah.
Yes, our jump shots are exactly the same too.
Yeah. Good moves to the basket too. Yeah.
You know what? She might be a little more skilled in that world. She can go to her left. I can't. But I mean, other than that, we're dead on.
Oh, all right.
For sure.
Yeah.
So staying on the sports side of things, do you have any golf insights to the beginning of the year and going forward?
Oh, I mean, first off, we have girls out for golf this year.
Yeah.
We have 6 girls out for golf, so it's our first golf team, I believe, in school history. We've had a couple girls out, but this will be the first time we've had a full team. So very excited about that. And they're getting better every day, which is what you want. And the boys' side, we have Cooper Marv kind of leading the way, but we have some young pups like Mason Reed. He's shot his career best at Shenandoah, shot an 84. Followed that up yesterday at LC with a 90. So, I mean, right there, we're getting improvements. We're getting, we're seeing a lot of similarities from some of our state golf teams with this group. So we're excited.
Good.
That's good.
And have the girls competed?
Oh, absolutely. You know, I think every time the girls have had 2 meets, and I would say, I think all of them had career best every time they go out. So they just get 1 or 2 strokes better, which is, you know, nobody cares.
Save our senior goodbyes for the last podcast, which we will all be on, but we can kind of talk about what's happening the rest of the year. So we have prom, we'll have some state track, senior banquet, and then about done after that.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about that, Ernster?
Class
You know,
2024.
this is I believe this is my 4th or 5th class that has gone all the way through since I've been here. You know, kindergarten through seniors. So I will say it gets tougher because I know the kids so much, and some of the families I've gone, you know, close to coaching, or, you know, older brothers, older siblings, things of that nature. It's tough, and some of these girls have babysat my kids, so it's tough. And some of these football boys, you know, I've been around them since forever, so it's tough. It's exciting because I think sometimes at the end of the year, some of these seniors just need to get out of the building, and I'm sure they're ready. So it's an exciting time. It's a sad time, but it's life.
Yeah.
I don't miss those push-up and sit-up tests.
Oh yeah, that's for sure.
No, those push-ups and sit-up tests have made you the person you are today. And you'll think back, man, I remember in 1 minute I was able to do 45 sit-ups at one time. Now,
We all cheated. There's no way
And
we
Braxton
yeah.
won
stop
every
it.
single
Stop
time.
it. You
I was honest and true.
you cheated?
There was
Now, I'm gonna have to
there was
rethink.
No actual push-up involved.
Now,
Yeah.
okay, so here's my next question. When we did the push-ups, okay, maybe not a question. My next thing I need to be honest about. So when I sat there on my computer and I wrote down numbers for our push-up test, I didn't write down a single number
Yeah,
for
I'm not even
push-ups.
surprised.
Because not everybody can do the same exact push-up, and it wasn't a fair test, but we did make our chest and our arms a little sore and tired, and so yeah, it was great.
That is not
It was
fair.
great.
At Glenwood, you would have to go sit in front of the gym instructor who would put a block on the ground and he would watch you.
Yep,
like,
and so which
just
I think is good, and I thought about that, but you know, when it comes to physical fitness in my world, I think in my eyes, I think that as long as you're attempting to do something and you have the basic knowledge of it, we're on the right path. And that's, you know, I'm not going to force a 6th grader or a 5th grader to do it right or pay the price. You gotta be nice, a little bit, yeah, a little bit.
I wish we had a pool here.
a pool. A pool.
Like at middle school, my middle school, we had a pool, and then like for gym classes, we would go on the pool and swim, and they would teach us how to swim. That's how I learned. By the way, I learned.
I still don't know how to swim.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but then it also depends on what period you have.
Yeah.
Because if you're like in the middle of the day or the morning,
Well,
and
but
you're just
dude,
walking around
you'd
the
have
pool
plenty of,
reading
but you'd
your
have plenty of
hair.
time to shower.
Just have all swim
At,
clubs.
at my at my school, at my high school, we had a pool as well, and there may be a story about Mr. Ernster in a pool when he was in high school or not, but maybe he'll tell that story, maybe he won't. But I think a pool would be legit.
I learned to swim at the YMCA, so.
Awesome.
And then I quit because I couldn't pass one of the tests.
Do you not know how to swim?
No, I do.
Oh.
But then they were, I don't really know what I was doing, but I was just
Treading
doing more lessons, yeah, and
Wait,
then I stopped because I
I kind of
couldn't
want to hear
pass the
this
test.
story now.
Okay, you pulled my arm. All right. So I was a sophomore or a junior. All I know is I was driving at the time, and I had on the coolest peach button-up shirt you've ever seen in your life. Craig Morowski, he was our strength and conditioning coach at the time, and he said, "Hey, this Friday we're gonna go to the pool because you guys have been working so hard." So we're like, "Yeah." He's like, "Bring your swim trunks. We're gonna go." I said, "Perfect, we're going." Well, I didn't bring my swim trunks, so I'm sitting there. All the other kids are in the pool, and I'm kind of walking on the diving board, and Coach Morowski's like, "Hey, get off the diving board!" And some kid says, "I'll bet you $40 you won't do a belly flop into the pool."
Oh.
So I looked around, he looked at me, he said, "Don't be dumb," and then he left the room. So I figured, well, he left the room because he knows I'm gonna do it and he doesn't wanna get in trouble. So I took my Motorola flip phone out of my pocket and proceeded to do a belly flop into the pool with all of my school clothes on, jeans, shoes, peach button-up shirt. And I come out, and as I'm climbing the ladder out of the pool, and all the kids are laughing, and my stomach hurts because I did the perfect belly flop. he looks at me, calls me an idiot, and he goes, "Let's go." And so I'm walking to the office through the gym with shoes, and my feet are going squish, 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 squish. And we get to the dean of students, and it was John Feynman, and he looks at me straight up and down and says, "What's wrong?" And Coach Morawski goes, "Well, he jumped in the pool," and he looked at me and he goes, "You're an idiot." He goes, "I'm gonna call your mom. Why don't you go home?" I said, "Well, there's a lot of day left. Can I just?" He goes, "No, you're gonna go home." So he sends me home, and I tried to go change, but he goes, "No, go to your car and go home right now." It was the middle of the winter, and I had to walk to my car through the giant parking lot of Bell West, freezing cold, and drive 2 minutes home. Yeah, I felt like an idiot, but I did get that $40, and we got some Taco Bell.
Worth it, honestly.
Well, no, Mama Bear didn't like that. Mama Bear and Coach Feynman were very upset with me, so it was a lot of detentions after that. But part of it,
It's a belly flop.
it was a perfect belly flop, is what it was. It's perfect.
Well, at least it got laughs out.
Yeah, it made some people smile. Ruined that peach shirt though. Ruined. Chlorine ruined it. It was awesome. Got it at JCPenney's. Thought I was the coolest cat wearing that thing.
So is it an indoor pool? I
Yeah, indoor pool. Yeah. Yeah. I think after that they stopped letting kids go throughout the day for a little bit.
Oh,
For a little bit. I think they're back to it now.
no prearranged.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we would like to thank our guest,
Yeah.
Mr. Ernster, for joining us today.
Thank you.
Thank you guys for having me.
And we will see you guys on our last podcast for the class of 2024.
Yeah.